I don't like
things in
rat
dishwasher
salad.
I'm not gonna put in the dishwasher. I mean, you like, oh, this person's ugly. I'm really mad about my hands. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We back with another episode of the Mike to Mike podcast. Come on, let's cheer it up, kids. Oh, yeah. This is episode 18 of the Mike to Mike podcast. I'm Mike Owens, and I'm back with two staples on the show, man. To my left, man, we got my cousin George. Come on, let's cheer it up for cousin George. How you feeling, cuz?
Hey, you know what? It's always good to be here. And as we always say, let's make it do what it do.
Let's make it do what it do. Okay,
George.
okay.
Yeah,
and then on to the right of me, man, we got my brother Meech. Come on, let's cheer it up for the brother Meech right now, baby.
What up, kids? What up, what up, what up, what up?
Oh, yeah, man. How you feeling?
Man, I'm blessed, brother. You know I love to be here. Let's do it.
Oh, yeah, man. I'm glad y'all here. I'm glad y'all back, man. We got a jam-packed episode, man. It's always a good time when I got these two right next to me, man. So we're going to have an excellent episode today, man. So let's get into it. You know how the show works, man. We start off with who's hot, who's not. Let's get into it.
It's time for Who's Hot and Who's Not.
So the first thing that we wanted to start out with was who's hot, all right? And who's hot right now is Shannon Sharpe, okay? Shannon Sharpe, he just announced that he will be leaving Fox. I don't know where he's going, but I think everybody's happy for Shannon, all right? He's got it out the mud, and Shannon been doing this for a long time. People don't understand. I think Shannon was first on, was it CBS? Was he on CBS?
Yeah.
He was on the football show CBS.
Yeah.
He did an excellent job. He really didn't get his just due. But then he went and signed a contract to go on with Skip, to do Skip and Shannon. He's been doing that, I think, since 2016. So he's been doing that for 7 years. And I think it's time for Shannon to spread his wings and fly and leave Skip alone. All right. That's the main thing.
Skip.
And that he gets skips to his loop far away from Skip. All right. Because he's first of all, I think Skip is going C now. He's getting old. Skip is about 85 years old. He's up there with Sleepy Joe. Yeah. So, I mean, at one point, I think Skip needs to retire.
Yeah.
But at this point, I think Shannon has a platform now where he has 1 million followers on YouTube. He had 1 million followers. I think he got 2 million followers on Instagram, where now he's built up a name for himself in media, where everybody knows who he is, where he can go out on his own and have his own show. Yep. I know I've seen Stephen A. talking about it, and this could be a possibility that he teams up with Stephen A. That would be a crazy show, but I don't know who would want to talk more on that show.
First
it would be a whole lot of talking.
Man,
right?
It has to be a 3-hour
if
show.
ESPN pulls that off,
they gotta add another hour.
That would be a 4 or 5 hour show, because both them boys do not know how to shut their mouths up. But it would be a lot of action in that show. So I wanted to ask both of you guys, what do you guys feel about this move for Shannon Sharpe? Because I absolutely love it for him. So we'll start with Meech. What you feel about it?
Long time coming.
Yeah.
I feel like he been trying to get away ever since. These arguments, these ain't debates no more. These are arguments.
Right.
To where it's coming off real disrespectful. And I'm happy for Shannon. I don't think he's going to say the word skip no more once he leaves.
Right.
That might come out of his vocabulary.
Well, like, use that skip up.
Yeah, like, because Skip, it's time. How he ain't been canceled yet?
I don't understand it. And
How
you know
do you
what?
know why
Skip ain't been canceled.
We know why.
Yeah,
you know why.
It's the boys up top. But you know what? Skip has been disrespecting Shannon so much on this show. And you know what? I religiously listen to this show on their podcast every day at work. All right. And one thing I will say is this. Shannon has been carrying Skip. He's been dragging Skip along. Nobody listens to Skip.
Yeah.
You know what?
People get on to listen to Shannon for sure.
They do.
Skip uses he has double standards all day. Yep. All right. He wants to talk about certain quarterbacks, and then he'll praise a guy like Baker Mayfield, which is crazy to me. Yeah. That's the type of stuff that Skip does, though. It's like, bro, like at one point you lose your validity in that game, man. And Skip has lost it because Skip plays favorites. All right. Skip plays favorites. He does not like it when he's wrong. He never admits when he's wrong.
He's never wrong in his eyes.
Here's my thing with Skip. Skip, you've never even played the sport. You try to talk about Shannon, who's actually played the sport, who was actually the top, one of the top. Anytime you make the Pro Football Hall of Fame, bro, you are one of them ones.
But you know what? He got it before 10 years after he retired.
But don't trip. Shannon top 5 all time tight end.
Don't play
Easy.
about it.
Easy.
Don't play with that.
And here's the thing about Shannon. If he was to play in today's times, he would be way better than what he was back then. Because the game is so much more open and it's a pass-happy game. And that was Shannon's game. He was more like a wide receiver than an actual tight end. So Shannon would eat in today's times. He would be bigger than what he was back then. But my problem with Skip is that Skip, first of all, Skip thinks he's the star of the show when he really isn't.
That's his problem.
All right, and that's why I'm so happy for Shannon, because Shannon is hilarious, he's comical, and he knows what he's talking about. Sometimes I think he goes overboard with the LeBron James stuff, and I think even LeBron fans will say that. No, I really do. I think even LeBron, because you know what, Shannon, bro, anytime you're on the sidelines and you ready to fight about something with LeBron James over there with the Lakers, I think that's taking it a little too far.
Well, Mike, it is John Morant. John Morant is a little bit extra.
Yeah, you know, NBA dumb boy is he is a lot.
NBA John boy.
What I'm saying is Shannon was over there at 52 years old ready to fight somebody, and
but he wasn't ready to fight over LeBron, man. Stop.
You don't think
he wasn't ready?
Okay, George. I'm just saying, George.
You getting the
Shannon shows his love for LeBron.
It's the meme.
Every day on the show.
But
it
wait a minute.
was Shannon's meme for me.
That's all I'm saying, George. I'm not saying nothing bad. I'm just saying he loves him some LeBron.
So he can't show his respect for the guy.
He can, but I'm not gonna fight for you.
I don't think he was fighting for him.
I think he was a little bit mad about LeBron.
No, man.
I
hope he wasn't. But
I don't know. I mean, knowing Shannon, it might be something like that. But you know, let me ask you your opinion on it. What do you think about Shannon leaving?
I think it's good for Shannon, man, because like you say, Skip has been disrespectful for a long time, and you got to remember way back when him and Jalen Rose got into it, right? And Jalen called him out on the carpet.
Jalen got him.
He got him good too, right?
He got him good.
And so you said something, man. Just because you have an opinion, don't make it fact.
Right.
Now, if you want to speak your opinion about who you think's the best, the greatest, man, go ahead. But now there's been times that he's literally thrown Shannon under the bus, like Shannon was a scrub or something, right?
Yep.
And you said something. I think Shannon has worked hard for all the information that he gets, that he has gotten. I think some of those connections and relationships that he's made, he's done the groundwork to be a respected sports journalist in that field, right? And so again, he has great insight on all sports, not just football. He could talk about any and everything, and so I think that Skip is somehow jealous because he thinks because he went to school and may got a journalistic degree, I should be better than you in this thing. Sometimes, man, it don't work that way.
Right.
I think Shannon has the great personality for it. I think he's a good dude. And you got to remember also, he got Club Shay Shay, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And the podcast is
But
popping.
Yeah,
the
podcast popping.
That's gone too, though, since he's leaving Fox. That's part of Fox.
But he'll change it to something else.
So that's Fox's.
It was Fox's
Fox.
entity. Fox was funding it for him.
Oh,
you know
okay,
what I'm saying?
okay.
But
He-
I think
he
one
give
of
it to
these, I
somebody.
think it might be something like Showtime,
Yeah.
HBO.
Yeah.
Any of these, I mean, any of these platforms got the money to
And you
throw
know-
him in the bag. So
And the cool part about Shannon, he came on there, man, with the 50 hand, with the Black and Miles, you know what I mean?
With that cognac.
Hey, he kept it
Shannon
100.
adding that flavor to it, man.
Shut up.
And that's what I'm saying, man.
Yeah.
Skip is so vanilla, okay?
Yeah.
And that's the problem. It's like Skip, this is the end of Skip, honestly.
Yeah, I think it is.
If you
I think
can't
it
make
is.
it with a guy like
Like
Shannon,
Shannon,
you're not gonna make it with nobody.
Nobody
Okay?
wants to work with
Shannon
you, dude.
is so outgoing. I mean, you can see it.
Yeah.
His
Yeah.
energy is infectious, man. I mean, I love Shannon Sharpe, okay? And sometimes, do I agree with everything he says? No.
No, you shouldn't.
But
No.
about 95% of it,
Yeah.
I do.
But you
All
should
right?
never make a point just to make your partner look bad. Like,
Exactly.
it's a debate show,
And-
but
and you know what?
I'm not out to make it personal against you.
But what do you think that is, Meech? I think Skip knows people like Shannon more than him.
Yeah,
and he's
yeah,
jealous of
Yeah,
that.
yeah, he do.
Yeah,
he
he's
do.
He's jealous of that. You know,
And you know what?
I realized it from the first time when Skip was bringing up his podcast. He talked about it for the first 2 weeks, and then after
Yeah.
that, he hasn't brought
He
up his
said it again
podcast
as well.
because
Yeah.
nobody's listening to a Skip Bayless podcast.
No.
Nobody's listening.
You can
to
only
that.
get Skip and
I
small
guarantee
Because
token.
he's gonna say something so
Exactly.
wild and outrageous, then he's gonna give a halfway apology, and he
Exactly.
know people is gonna tune in to see what Shannon has to say about what Skip said.
Right.
Now,
what it is.
don't forget they really had to blow up with DeMar Hamlin, right?
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
that's when Shannon took a couple of days off. Then he came back to
Yeah.
explain where he went, and as he was explaining it, Skip just cut him off, right?
Yeah.
And so again, what Skip don't like to do is made to be look bad when he's done wrong, right?
Yes.
And so
Exactly.
again, call that man out on the carpet. Hey, you was wrong for saying what you said about this, that, and the third. You know what I mean?
Right.
And I'm gonna tell it how it is. You know what I
Exactly.
mean? And so again, I just think that, like you say, Skip, his understanding, Shannon's got bigger than him. And I'm glad for Shannon, man. Hey, take that bag, take that bread, Go do your own thing because people gonna follow Shannon. Because you want to hear what he got to say. You know what I mean? You got to hear what he got to say.
Yeah. So I mean, I think we're all proud of Shannon Sharpe. I'm ready to see where his career takes him, man. I think he's about to blow up, man.
Yeah.
I think he is on that level of Stephen A. or even better because he's played the game.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So I'm just happy to see Shannon blossom and become everything he can because he's just not sports. You see that he's interviewing guys outside of sports and he's doing an excellent job. I seen him do one with Candy Barris, Tabitha Brown. He's doing all different type of people. So
he's universal with his
and that's
craft.
the thing, man. Guys should expand from sports. That's me. I mean, do you think I just want to stay in sports? No, I want to talk about everything. I want to talk about my faith. I want to talk about culture. I want to talk about clothes. I don't think sports guys should just stay in sports. All right, talk about everything if you want to. And I think Shannon is one of the ones that can. So I'm just ready to see where this his next step in his career. I really am. I think he's gonna make a lot of money. The Brinks truck is backing up to his house. Let me just put it like that. That Brinks truck is backing up to Shannon's house because somebody about to throw Shannon in the bag. Somebody is about to throw Shannon in the bag. So let's see what happens with him. All right, so we're gonna move on to our next topic, and our next topic is going to be the NBA Finals right now and NBA updates. And me and Cuz, we was talking about this a little bit about Boston, what happened with them, and everything like that. But first thing I wanted to get from you guys is who do you guys think win the NBA Finals? All right, we got Game 2 coming on tonight at 7:30 in Denver. I'm gonna give you mines real quick. I think Denver will sweep in 4, or they do the gentleman sweep with the 4-1. But if you was to ask me, I'm kind of leaning about 60-40, 60% that Denver sweeps Miami 4-0. So I wanted to get yours first, Cuz. What you think gonna happen?
You know what? I agree. I think it's gonna be a sweep because you got to understand something. When the Heat have the opportunity to close it out, they should have closed it out, right? So now you go to 7 games and you expend so much energy, then you fly to Denver, right? They call it Mile High City for a reason. The altitude is so high, your body got to adjust to the lack of air and oxygen up there. You know what I mean? And so again, Denver's used to it. They can run up and down all day.
Oh yeah, they used to it.
Now I'll give Miami this. That second half, around the fourth quarter, they started making a small comeback, but it wasn't enough, right? So I do think that obviously Denver makes his adjustments. And Jokic, man, that dude is unbelievable.
Special.
Yes, he is.
That dude is unbelievable.
Special kid.
And they got so many weapons. You got Jamal Murray, you got Aaron Gordon, you got a Porter Jr., you got Bruce Brown coming off the bench, man.
KCP.
I mean, they got KCP. And I think it's just too much firepower for Miami. You know what I mean? So I think if they win tonight, obviously that's 2-0. If they go back to Miami, and you got to realize when you get back to Miami, the crowd going to be hype. It's going to be energy. But I think Denver has the ability to sustain all the energy, stay focused, come back, then make it do what it do. So I do think there's going to be a sweep. I only think it's going to be a gentleman's sweep. I think it's 4-0. It's over with.
Okay. I mean, what I would say is there's nobody to stop Jokic right now. Jokic is just on another level. And you can see it right now. I mean, they have nobody for Jokic at all. Nobody. So, I mean, Aaron Gordon is doing his thing. People are not talking about Aaron Gordon
is halfway decent.
Aaron Gordon is locking dudes up. Aaron Gordon is locking dudes up. So what you think, bro? What you think?
I'm not gonna say a sweep just off the strength of Eric Spoelstra. He'll get one. I'm gonna say 6.
I like that.
You got it in 6?
I got 6.
You got Miami winning 2?
I'm gonna give them 2.
Wow.
Reason why I say that, Duncan Robinson had 0 points. Caleb Martin had like 2 points. What's the other kid? Max Strus had 0 points. They're not gonna shoot like that again.
Okay.
So and then like Jimmy Butler said, he didn't get to the free throw line. But I give Jimmy Butler 2 games. I don't see Jimmy getting swept.
But here's my thing. You know, Jokic only shot 3 shots in that first half of the game.
But Jokic is that kind of guy. He's gonna get his 27, 30. Everybody else can't get 25, 15.
So what 7. If Jokic get 50?
But
he's gotten 50 and lost.
Not in the playoffs.
Yes, he had.
I don't think he did.
He did against Phoenix.
Yes, that's different. Phoenix just got all that.
Against Phoenix.
But now
this is Miami though.
But you got to think about it. If Jokic got a
Miami
triple
for a
double
reason,
and he got 14 assists, them guys scoring buckets somewhere.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm talking about points now. If he getting 27, 15, and 21, Denver. I don't have to watch that game. I know Denver won. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But he's gonna get his. You can't let Murray go off for 30. Michael Porter get 25.
Yeah.
Aaron Gordon, you know what I'm saying?
Boys, they get hot, they run them off.
Dude, they deep.
Yeah, man.
Like y'all said it. It could be a sweep because Denver can play anywhere and win anywhere.
Yeah.
In the backyard, the YMCA, they can win anywhere. It don't matter where they play.
Here's my thing. I got a lot of respect for Eric Spoelstra. I got a lot of respect for Pat Riley. Yep. They run an excellent ship over there with the Miami Heat. That franchise is grade A. Okay. I mean, I gained a little bit more respect for Jimmy Butler. All right. I still don't really like his haircut. Certain things about him I don't like, but
Hey,
I mean,
man.
I can give the dude respect. Okay, he's a baller. All right, and when he's on the big stage, he comes to perform.
Yeah.
Now, this last game, I think he was just a little bit too non-aggressive. He should have been a little bit more aggressive to put himself in the flow of the game. But at the end of the day, like I said, man, this is like David versus Goliath for me, man. When I'm looking at this Denver squad, Denver has been knocking on that door for like the last 4 to 5 years.
Yeah.
They finally figured it out.
They got the same dudes.
All right, they
They're
got the
chorus
recipe.
together.
All right, they got the perfect recipe now. They are all in their primes now. They all know what they supposed to do. Everybody knows they roll. Jamal Murray know, okay, I'm gonna get the ball. If you need a bucket, that's me. All right. Jokic know I'm the star.
Got
all right?
that two-man game with them too.
I'm the numero uno here.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
the star of the thing. I'm the one that runs everything. I'm the main facilitator. I'm all this. Aaron Gordon has figured out his role. Okay, I'm gonna play defense.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get rebounds. I'm gonna get put back dunks. I'm gonna do all
I
the
don't
dirty
need to be
work for you
shooting all
guys.
these jumpers and
Michael
all
Porter
that.
Jr. is the only one that I do not really understand, but he's in the perfect team.
It
all right?
work- yeah, it
They're
works.
not
Yeah.
asking him to do
It
nothing.
works for him.
And
Yeah.
Michael Porter Jr. don't do nothing, but he ain't even
Stand
looking
out-
at another
stand
three.
out there and make
As soon
threes,
as Michael
run
Porter
the
Jr.
floor.
get the ball, you
It's a
better not
shot.
even think
It's a
that
shot.
you getting the ball. You might as
Yeah.
well just go get the rebound.
He putting it
He's
up.
shooting.
It's
He
a-
putting it up.
put-
I don't
Get a
think Michael
rebound or
Porter
get
Jr.
back.
got 100 assists on the season. Okay, and watch this dude. Anytime he get the ball, bro, he is shooting
Like,
that
bruh.
ball every time, bro. Michael Porter Jr. Bro,
This
he
dude
is-
runs. He runs to the corner, really
I'm
shoot the
telling
ball.
you, I would
Give me
hate
the ball.
Them
I'm
the type
shooting.
of dudes that you don't pick up and pick up
I'm
because you're
shooting,
not
bro.
getting the ball.
You won't get it back.
It's a black hole over there. All right, as soon as you get to him, it's not
When
coming
he
back.
shoot like 2 for 11 for 3.
Bro, I'm telling you, bro, that's him.
Jokic said, I didn't know he shot that bad.
That's him, bro. He's shooting it
Your
every
teammate
time.
know you gonna shoot it.
All right,
But
so
what I like about Joker though is it's a quiet 27. Like he killing you,
Right.
And it's like it's nothing you could do about it. I'm
can't.
watching you.
It's so
like you just gotta
unorthodox.
take it. Like he just killing you.
it's unorthodox,
And
bro, but it works.
And he don't talk. He don't say nothing. Then he gonna throw you one of them. Then
Yeah.
man, he's
It
special.
works.
He's special.
He's very special.
He's special.
So yeah, I'm yeah, we all going with Denver. Denver's gonna win this, man. I just don't see Miami winning it, man. I respect them because they got a lot of heart, and even them getting this far with the team they got is very impressive. I don't know how Cal Lowry keeps doing this either, man. Cal Lowry just a dog. I don't know how you.
Yeah.
That's a good role for him coming
Yeah.
off the
I
bench.
mean,
though.
Cal Lowry
Yeah.
just keeps
Yeah.
ending up on these teams like this,
Yeah.
and it's pretty impressive to me. But yeah, man, we all going with Denver. So one of the things that I was going to ask though, when we brought this up, is the previous series against Miami and against the Celtics. So they're very skilled. They have a high level of athleticism and all these different things. But sometimes I think these guys just don't make the easy play. Sometimes I think they want to show all these things they work on over the summer with these trainers and all these different moves they got and everything like that. Well, really, you don't even need all that. Look at a guy like Jimmy Butler, okay? One thing about Jimmy Butler is that he's a very smart player, and he simplifies his game, all right? If he gets double teamed, he's finding an open man, all right? He knows how to make a nice little mid-range jump shot, all right? He knows how to get to the basket. He knows how to protect himself from getting blocked on layups and things like that. It's things like that that make Jimmy Butler so good. And he's always going to make the high percentage shot and make the right play. Yep. And a lot of these guys today, man, it's like, I want to show you everything in my arsenal, and you're losing. And that's what I see with a team like Boston, all right? A team like Boston, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown are two highly skilled players.
Highly.
Okay? But at the end of the
all
day,
NBA players now.
Yeah.
Let's
here's
say
my
that.
thing. And here's my thing with coaches, too. You shoot 43s. Okay, after the first 20 didn't go in, I'm smacking you in the back of your head if you shoot another.
I'm pulling you out.
That's me.
I'm pulling you out.
Listen here,
pulling you
homeboy.
out. Yeah.
If you don't get to the basket
Yeah.
and get an easy shot, bro, stop shooting threes.
Yeah.
They're not going in.
Yep.
That's my problem with these new age dudes is that they cannot simplify the
Bro.
game of basketball.
Bro.
It's not a hard game.
When
Okay?
you go to the commercial breaks, you listen to the coaches. Keep getting them up.
Right.
Keep
Yeah.
shooting
Yeah,
it.
keep
You're
shooting.
not making
Keep
it.
shooting
It's
it.
not your day.
Yeah. We're
And
1
if-
for 19. Keep shooting.
If you would have probably
They
made
gonna fall.
5 layups, you
Yeah.
would have been in the game, dummies.
Yeah.
That's my problem with today's
Yeah.
NBA. Yes, these dudes are ultra talented, but them old school guys, bro, they had moves. They was smart. They was
But
making
you know
the right
what?
plays.
The ball didn't stick.
But Mike, you said something. basketball at its core is putting the ball in the
basket. It don't matter how you do it.
Get to the bucket.
Look at Shaq.
Get
Shaq
to the
didn't
bucket.
care.
Get to the bucket, right? And so again, it's game 7. Boston are feeling the pressure, so they jacking up threes. Yep. I think the 3-point line is the worst thing that ever happened in basketball.
It is because everybody think they Steph Curry now.
Everybody want to shoot, right? So now, if you 0 for 12, what makes you think you're gonna get out that slump? So it's this old saying: keep on shooting, you're gonna get out the slump. No, man, get to the hole.
Yeah.
Right. You can get an and one, foul, make the free throw.
I think
the 3 is 3.
And we saw we always reference Steph Curry like, oh, Steph. No, that's his body style and the way he's built.
Right. Yeah.
He has to do that.
Yeah.
Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, y'all are 6'8". Simplify the game.
Simplify your game.
It could be you could mid range to
man.
death.
You better DeMar DeRozan them boys.
Look at Jimmy Butler.
DeMar DeRozan.
DeRozan is a perfect example.
On, man.
That's a great example.
Exactly.
Simplify your game.
Simplify it.
A layup is the same as a mid range jumper, isn't it?
It should be. It is. I don't think it is.
Like I don't have to shoot contested sidestep threes all the time. Like I don't. The sidestep three, I'd never get that.
I don't understand.
I don't understand that.
I don't.
If y'all work on that in your trainings, stop it. Stop.
Exactly.
That's not a high percentage shot.
It's not.
And
you
if
know
you
what?
make it good, but that's not a good shot.
I can count on one hand the amount of guys that actually have that green light. That's always green. Okay. And of course, Steph Curry is one.
Clay.
Damian Lillard, it might be one as well. Okay.
Durant.
And Kevin Durant. Okay. Those might be your top 3 right there. Devin Booker,
your
I don't
boy
know.
in Atlanta, he got it. Young.
Trae Young, but he shouldn't have it too.
He ain't efficient. No, dude. Don't put him in there.
He shouldn't have it either.
I'll put Jamal Murray in there now.
And that's my problem with some of these dudes. It's like y'all just will not make the simple play. Okay, if I cross it through my legs and sidestep in and make the basket, or if I just do a simple move and make the basket, guess what? I got the same amount of points.
Yeah.
I got 2 points. All right. That's my problem with these guys is that they never simplify their games. And that's the reason why they don't win is because they're not smart. And then Jaylen Brown just turning over the basketball like crazy. I'll be like, hey, man, I'm not doing anything with you. No dribble handoffs or anything with you because you cannot control the basketball.
What he had, 8
you
turnovers?
turning the ball over like crazy. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. And they keep putting the ball in these dudes' hands. And obviously they're showing you they don't have a handle like that.
But Mike, it goes back down where everybody say. Game 7, that's pressure.
It's pressure.
Yeah, I got to remember this too.
But they've been in them situations
but
before.
Wait a minute. But there's a 2 seed though.
Yeah.
That's pressure.
You had the best record, one of the best records all year.
That's pressure.
I didn't know that the coach, he played at West Virginia in 2010.
Yeah.
Joe Mazzulla.
Yeah.
He played against Jimmy
Butler.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He played against Jimmy Butler and they lost, I think, in the Sweet 16.
I'm glad they gave him his job back. He earned his job. 2 seed, you fall back. Now, if they wouldn't have made it to Game 7, they probably would have got somebody else.
You think so?
Here's my thing, though. When it comes to the Celtics, the Celtics just seem like one of them teams that's never going to win. They're going to have to make a big move. And this is one I was actually thinking about. It could work. Trade Anthony Davis to the Celtics. All right, Celtics send the Lakers back some type of package where they get picked so they can rebuild the team. Because I think the Lakers, when you're looking at it now, I think this last year that they just had, I think that's their best shot to make it. I don't know if they make it next year or the year after.
As long as LeBron on the team,
and then when Bronny comes, LeBron is going wherever Bronny's going anyway. So LeBron will probably be gone.
You think so?
I really think so.
I think the Lakers will go into rebuild mode with LeBron still on the roster?
I don't know if LeBron will be there after next year, though. After next
year, he got 2 years left.
I think Brian has 2 years left. For basketball.
He got 2 years left.
Because
do you think that when Bronny comes in the league, first of all, LeBron will be a free agent, and I think LeBron will go anywhere Bronny is going to be at.
I think that's a fairy tale. I don't even know if that's going to actually happen, though.
You don't think it's going to happen? If he's on a 1 year deal, he can just sign with him.
I think he'll do it because it's that Ken Griffey Jr.
First of all, it makes history. It's history.
Yeah.
It's something in history that has never happened in the game of basketball.
I believe it when I see it because he said in his exit interview that his dream is not his son's dream.
So it's not.
So I don't know if that's going to actually happen. If it does happen, that's pretty cool.
Wait a minute.
That's cool.
The biggest thing is still Bronny got to make it to the league.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what I said. This is fairy tale right now.
You know Bronny will make it to the league.
USC, him going to USC is going to be the deciding factor.
It's different.
I'm telling you,
in college, yes, but the NBA,
I don't think Bronny is that good, but I know Bronny will make it to the NBA because of who he is.
I think Bronny's serviceable. I think he's
not bad. He's not bad. He all right.
This dude will make it to the league. I'm being honest, man. LeBron being his father, It's going to happen.
And now that's gonna cause
LeBron
a
got to
whole.
own the team.
That's gonna
It's
cause
going
a
to happen.
whole other set of arguments. Brian
gonna
got
happen.
oh Lord, I've been arguing this LeBron thing for 10 years, and I got 10 more to go. Oh
No,
my
you ain't
God,
got
man.
to. I'm
Nah,
telling
you
you,
might
it's
have wanted
hard
to
to live
defend
up
his
to that.
kid.
Okay,
Like,
you're not going to never live up to your dad.
Sure he's not.
But,
But,
you know what I'm
but
saying?
now people gonna get mad because if Brian does make LeBron got a son in the league. Maybe his son really worked hard and somebody thought
He
he could
does.
be serviceable on their team.
I think
but
Bronny-
all these LeBron haters gonna swear by God. Brian did something behind the scenes.
Bronny is going to be an excellent player. He just was not blessed with what his dad had.
Who is that boy?
I'm even talking about Bronny 6'3".
Yeah.
Bronny
Yeah.
6'8". Okay,
His
and way
little brother-
bigger. He didn't get
Yeah.
that. He
Bryce
didn't get,
is bigger than
Bryce
him.
will
Yeah.
probably get what his dad
Bryce
got.
like
But
6'5"
you know what?
already.
Bronny kind of got the short end of the stick with the height situation.
Yeah.
He
He's
got his mama
6'3".
jeans on
Yeah,
that.
he got his mama jeans. So it's like, first of all, you can't do what your daddy do
No.
because your daddy got 5 more inches on you, homeboy.
Yeah.
I'm just being honest. It's gonna be a little different for you, bro, in the league. All right, and they gonna be coming for your
Yeah,
neck.
they gonna come
They
for
see you
him.
just made
Talented,
$8
man.
million in NIL money.
Yeah.
They want you.
He's
But you know what?
talented. He's talented though.
I will say this. Can you imagine the pressure that boy has been under his whole life?
Oh,
his
man.
name is
Literally.
LeBron James Jr.
Literally,
A lot.
LeBron James.
Grown men are harassing the child.
But I love the way
right?
he's handled it. I will
Most
give him
definitely.
that. He's a
Most
quiet
definitely.
kid.
I'd never
He
heard
don't
him
really
talk
say
that
nothing.
much.
He seems
Never.
like he a good
Never.
kid, man.
But now I'm gonna tell you what they need to do. You got to realize that boy has a black mama. They better leave the woman's
better
child
leave it
alone.
alone.
Because
The grandma.
Savannah, Savannah,
Hold on.
she is a black woman.
Not just the mom, the grandma too. now.
Hey, play with a black woman kids you want
Don't
to.
play. Right. Don't play.
Straight up.
So
Heard of.
y'all don't see it, but when we get back to it, if Anthony Davis was to go to the Boston Celtics, one thing I think Boston is missing is that interior presence on the scoring end. All right, Al Horford ain't gonna cut it. Okay,
he's old.
at this point, man, I think Al Horford should be selling hot dogs in the TD Bank Garden or something. Go sell pretzels or something, homeboy.
Al.
Because I mean, you soft as one. I'm being honest,
Yeah.
and I will make a 3 for you every now and then, but it's like. You're not that anymore. Al Horford is more there for leadership, if you ask me. And then when you got the other kid, what's his name? The other one,
Robert Williams.
Robert Williams.
Yeah.
Robert Williams. He's on defense.
Yeah.
He can't score.
Yeah.
He doesn't even have one move on offense. I think the Celtics is missing that 16 to 20 points a game inside the paint. I think Anthony Davis will be able to help them inside the paint.
Bro,
and
they
Anthony
shouldn't
Davis
even-
don't do it every time, but I mean he's better than what they got right now. If
Bro,
you
it's
ask me,
no reason Boston should have went down 0-3.
No reason.
There's no reason. They
No
should've-
reason.
They
No
are the
reason.
better
No
team.
reason.
No.
They're literally the better team.
Yeah.
Like we
No
say all
reason.
that, but you should have never lost 2 games
Yeah.
at home. No, you lost 3 games at home in that series.
yeah,
That's not good.
that's not good at all.
Like that's the same team that went to the finals last year.
Yeah.
You literally ran it back and you went down 0-3.
Right.
Like that's a fair. I think the season is a failure. You ask me?
Yeah, it has to be. It has to
It
be.
has to
It
be.
has to be. Yeah, especially coming from the finals the year before.
Because
right?
that's not Giannis.
Yeah.
That's not
And-
Yeah.
KD
Yep.
and Kyrie
Yep.
and Brooklyn.
Yep.
You lost to
Yep.
And another thing,
Jimmy Butler and the crew.
all right, these new age guys, because I just heard it a couple days ago, they blamed it. The Celtics blamed their losing basically on Joe Mazzulla, saying that they were not as good on defense. That's you. I'm sick of you clowns, man. I'm telling you now, man.
Yeah.
These new age players, man, always try to find excuses. One thing about me in life, if I make a mistake, I'm going to own up to it. Okay?
Own it.
And that's my problem with some of these new age dudes, man. They always trying to find the out. It ain't nobody out there but you on the court, bro. Should nobody have to tell you how to play defense? All right, you should just be out there giving maximum effort.
Yeah.
And what I seen, when you get blew out by almost 30 points in a game 7, it's not on the coach. It's
Yeah.
on you, clowns.
Yeah.
Because you've been there before.
That's
Stop
you
making
that's
excuses
you
for
out there.
everything, man.
Yeah.
I'm sick of these new age dudes doing that, man. Stop making excuses. You guys did not step up to the plate. You guys did not perform the way you should have performed. It's not on Joe Mazzulla. It's on you. Look your own self in the mirror, man. Listen to Michael Jackson, Man in the Mirror, for a minute. That's what you need to do, man. Start with the Man in the Mirror,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, boy.
You gotta change your own ways.
It starts with Tatum with me. Like you
I think
can't,
so, too.
you can't
Yep.
be special
Yep.
one
Yep.
night
Yep.
and then you the next
And
and
you know
aight.
what?
Like dog, you gotta be if you love Kobe so much, be that guy.
That's my
every
issue with
night.
Tatum.
You gotta be that guy
That's my
every
issue with
night,
Tatum,
man.
man.
Be it every
because
night.
he'll get you 51 against Philly, right?
Philly,
Then
yeah,
just
they
fell
trash.
off. Like, dog, you can't be that up and down.
How you go from 50 to-
And Tatum is an absolute animal.
Yeah.
Right.
And he's still only 25. That's mind-boggling.
Yes.
Jaylen Brown,
This is your
26.
league. This is your league,
Like,
JT. Do what
like,
you got to
man.
do. So, real quick. So, do they need to break JT and Brown up?
I think they are going to get broken up.
I think they have to.
I think it's going to happen.
hard because they're 25 and 26 years. These are two all NBA players. That's a cornerstone.
But me,
organizations ask for that.
But think about it.
Do they complement each other?
And that's the thing about. I don't think they do.
They don't complement each other.
I don't think they do. I think
they're coexisting, but that's not actually
in this
complementing
league,
each other.
like you need a bunch of wings, and to have two all NBA pro wings on your team, like it's hard to say. Okay, if I get rid of them, who am I getting?
Right.
Who?
You got to find somebody.
Who?
I mean,
draft picks or something.
At this point, man,
they don't need draft picks. They got to win a title, dude.
Yeah.
But like Brad Stevens was there 8 years,
but you know what?
Did not take them to the finals.
I think they need to win more than one too.
They do
because they're a young team.
Yeah. They do.
Like they have the makings of dynasty, but they're not. They only got the D in dynasty.
Yeah.
And you know what? I think a lot of it with Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown is their shot selection. They just take horrible shots at the wrong time.
They play a lot of one-on-one.
It's a lot of one-on-one basketball. You guys have to move without the basketball. It's like, okay, you get the ball. Let me watch what you do with it. Okay, Jaylen, it's your turn to go. You go with it.
Yeah.
That's not going to work. You're not going to win like that, man. Especially against a team like Eric Spoelstra and the Miami Heat.
Yeah.
Yep.
They're going to, they love that. All right. If you're not moving the basketball, that defense is going to set in on you, and it's going to be bad. All right. It's going to be real bad. So, I mean, with the Celtics, man, we're going to see what happens with them, man. But I think the time is running short on that JB and JT connection there, man. I think
how much
his
extension is like $290 million.
And I think somebody's going to throw JB the bag. I mean, JB was a second team all NBA guy this year. So, I mean, somebody is going to throw him the bag, and he deserves the max. When you make the All NBA team, you get the max. So, it's going to be a lot of teams out there looking for JB pretty soon. So, I think he will be leaving Boston very soon.
You want to hear some of these comments or nah?
What?
What's comments on our live?
What's the comments? What they talking about on there, man?
Let's see. We got Tiffany said, "How do you call in?" We'll get to that.
Oh, Tiff want to call in?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, get him.
What everybody else saying on
Tay Grant said, "Pick your spots." Kobe dominated the mid range.
Yes, sir.
He did.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, that's my boy Tay.
Yeah, absolutely. He said Boston is the version of the Clippers. Wow. I like Tay.
They're the East Coast version.
I like Tay.
Very true.
I like
Hey,
Tay.
Tay, you might have to call in here, man. You might have to
to
call me up so you get on the show, man. We can plug you in. I'm hooked up to my Bluetooth now, man. You come in on the show. Call in if you want to, bro.
My guy
Call
Brandon
in.
Bland, aka Pee Wee, said Bronny name alone will get him to the league.
Hey,
what he do when he gets
you.
there is up to him.
That's very true. I mean, Bronny is going to make. First of all, the NBA ain't stupid.
Shout out Pee Wee.
No, they know as soon as Bronny hit the league, bro, you gonna see about 20 games, whatever team he play on, just off his name alone. They gonna. I'm telling you.
Hey, look, and you know Nike got a commercial already.
He already got a lifetime contract with Nike. Even if he averaged 5 points a game, he gonna sell shit.
They got the photo shoot ready. Him and his daddy.
Yeah,
Sports Illustrated.
Sports Illustrated. They already. The money is about to roll in when this dude gets
all about money, baby.
This dude could be trash. He's still gonna make it. I promise you, he's gonna make it.
He might have like a Jeremy Lin type of run or something like that.
He's gonna make insanity. Now, I'm gonna bring it up one more time. Cuz, do you want to get this off your chest? Cuz got some. Cuz, are you gonna say it or not? Are you gonna?
You know what, Mike? I appreciate it, but right now ain't the time.
Oh my God! Please, George. Why is it not the George? Why is it not the time right now, man?
Ain't the time right
Please,
now,
we want to hear this. Please, just give it to us, George.
Ain't the time.
George, can you give us a snippet of what you was gonna say?
It's just this LeBron, this Jordan, and some of the disrespect that I see come across my platform. And so again, it ain't the time, but just know I see some jokers out there, and some of this stuff is getting too close, man. Real talk.
Should I give him the clown horn?
Hey, give him the horn,
clowns,
man.
huh?
Hey. When it's time, I'm gonna air it out. When it's time. Now I ain't gonna throw no names out there because I ain't gotta do none of that.
Tell your husband to air it out, man. We want to hear it, man. Get your husband to air it out, man.
Hey, she know. And real talk, in all honesty, I'm trying to keep it calm because if she let loose, it's gonna be a bomb going on.
She love LeBron like that too?
No.
Oh,
she
Lord.
love a man like that. And hear me well, Tiff. I'm trying to keep Tiff out the fray because I can't hold her back. You hear me? Hey, when Mama Bird go, she go. You hear me? All right up.
So we gonna get up. We gonna come back to it.
We'll come
when
back
you ready.
to it. Appreciate it.
I'm not gonna force you up.
Hey, let me ask you this, George.
Yes, sir.
Where does LeBron go from here?
Ooh, I think Mike said it best. I think if wherever Bronny goes, I think he go.
No, I'm saying like, what direction do the Lakers go now with this last run? Like, what's next?
I do think I think if they bring those guys they got in at the trade deadline back, because I think that team was nice. I think they'll start to kind of pick up faster than what they did last year.
So we got a caller that's coming in here.
Got a call.
This is George's brother-in-law. This is Sean Jones.
Yeah.
Let's put him on here real quick.
DJ.
He's on there?
Sean. Can you hear us?
Can you hear me?
Yo.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yo.
What's up?
What's up, Sean?
Can you hear all of us?
Yeah, I can hear all this.
What's up?
Man, listen, it's hard to listen to y'all. Hey, listen, Shannon Sharpe is my guy.
Right.
It was hard to listen to y'all give all those nice, statements and everything. I'm still a little upset from the way he came at my boy Kwame Brown. He came with some, hypocritical stuff. He brought hypocrisy to the industry that he's in.
Let me tell the people here that's watching on live. Sean called in and he wants to talk about what we talked about with Shannon Sharpe, and he's mad about the Kwame Brown situation. With something that I was gonna bring up. First of all, I think me and Sean look at Kwame Brown differently. I think Kwame Brown sometimes just needs to shut his mouth sometimes. Okay, I think Kwame Brown is a little bit. I think he might be one of these dudes that's trying to get on. I don't know what he's doing. I mean, I respect it that he's letting his voice be heard now, but sometimes it's like, Kwame, man, I think Kwame just get a little bit too disrespectful.
Yeah, he does.
It's just a little bit too much of the disrespect in his stuff, man. Where it's like, okay, these guys keeping it professional, but Kwame is coming for dudes next, and I think he's hurt because everybody called him a bust, which he was.
Kwame sounds like that uncle that gives you advice to sit on the porch all day.
Exactly.
That's what Kwame sounds
Exactly.
like.
Let me break it like this. First, when we get this podcast, and I'm gonna send you this link. He does come real rough, rugged. But yesterday I was listening to one of his things he did in the last couple days, where he broke it down. He was real calm, He broke it down, He just sound real, educated. Normally he just come off like, just a straight, hood cat,
right,
out of control. But he breaks it down, man. He makes you think about it. And what I've been saying to people is, if people like Bayless and Stephen A. Smith gets to have a platform to say and it's a lot of power to say these things about athletes, and a person like him come down on him because you think his career is a bust. Anybody that played 12, 13 years in a professional sport, you can't call them a bust, and they the million.
Yeah,
but
I agree. I agree with that, Sean. The only thing that I disagree with Kwame is, bro, stop taking it so personal. Okay, when you talking about a guy's sexuality or stuff like that, I think that's where you take it a little bit too far, and I think that's what Kwame's doing to add shock value to what he's saying. And it's like, you don't have to do all that to get your point across. And sometimes when you do it over and over and over and over again, I mean, Shannon didn't say nothing about you personally. He just said that he feels like you was a bust.
Yeah.
All right, and that was you on the court. Anything off the court where you talking about all this other stuff, that's what, and calling the people out his name.
Yeah, that's
I think that's where Kwame takes it a little bit too far. And when somebody pull up on Kwame, he better be ready for whatever he about to receive. I'm just being honest.
All the smoke.
Yeah.
He want all the smoke. He talking like that on that YouTube and stuff, man. When he see him in person, I mean, he just better have the same energy. That's all I'm saying with Kwame stuff. I mean, that's all I'm saying with that.
And you know what? I think Kwame's also delusional. So remember when Kobe scored his 81? Yeah, me and Kobe scored 82. You had 1 point, dog.
Me and Kobe scored 82.
Chill out. Because again, he got drafted number 1. Then he played with Mike. Then he had to go to Kobe, right? So he gonna be a bust by the simple fact, when you the high of a pick,
right,
you more is expected of you. So what, you had 12 years in the league. That's what's up. That's cool and all.
Right.
But you didn't perform at the slot you were selected at. And unfortunately, you are a bust. Point blank.
It's
Period,
just
point
that
blank.
simple.
Yeah.
Kwame do all this stuff like, they didn't see what I did in practice. Who cares? I was killing dude in practice.
Mike, you said it best. Like,
shut up, bro.
When
you don't want to hear that.
You a professional.
Clown. I care about what you was doing in practice,
You-
bro.
We
you a
talk about
professional
practice. Not a
athlete,
game.
like,
Practice.
It's like a movie. Like, did I like the movie or did I not like it?
Exactly.
Like, what you put out there is what we know
Yep,
of you.
yep.
Right.
And it won't go away.
It won't go
Now,
away.
You may be a great man out the
Yep.
court, but you as a player,
And Meech, you a football coach. What's the old saying? Hey, the eye of the sky don't lie.
hey, the eyes in the sky
right,
don't
don't
lie,
lie.
baby.
Hey, the film
That
tells
film
it
don't
all.
lie.
Hey,
Film tells
Sean,
it all.
we gonna have to get off the phone. You got one more question for us, or you got something you want to say?
Yeah, I want to go back to something.
What?
My whole point is, and I understand what you're saying about Kwame came back, how he's questioning sexuality. Take after take started to look crazy. But initially, he had a legitimate because everybody. The show we on right now, you giving your opinion about teams and play, right?
Right.
But you can't cut Kwame Brown and say it's qualified. All he said was, basketball-wise, LeBron doesn't have go-to move.
I agree with that.
The game, the way Shannon Sharpe came at him, you out of 2,000 people that got a podcast that get opinions on a daily basis, picked out Kwame Brown, and you tried to go at that career and bring him down again for what? Like, that was a weak pump. And that's why Kwame coming at him the way he does. What's your love for LeBron? You coming at me, you don't at nobody else, but you coming at me, have something, basketball-wise say about LeBron James. Dude, you looking a little sus right now. This whole fanboy is getting out of hand. What I wanted to say is, Sharpe a cool guy, but he lost a lot of points and he lost a lot of respect with people who attack. And when you sitting there with Bayless that attack you about Tom Brady and downgraded your 3 rings and yellow jacket, like, come on, man, that was some weak stuff that Sharpe was on that day.
I get what you're saying,
what he's saying.
and you know what? I 100% agree with Kwame said. It's just I think he took it a little bit too overboard when you talk about people outside their name. I understand that Shannon said something about you, but Shannon was still pertaining to you on the court. It was nothing. It wasn't nothing personal. So
My very first fight, I whooped the cat. He kept picking at me. Punched, couldn't punch no more.
Hey.
Kwame was for 13 years in the league, and even after that, people still kept coming at him. You know what that man voice sound like, nothing, until people just pump her way too much. Now he don't know how to stop.
He don't know how to stop. But we'll see what happens with this situation, man. But we got to move on, and we'll holler at you later, Sean. But I'm about to get off the phone with you. All right, bro. All right. So I still think
I think he a bust.
I still think
he's still a bust. Now,
I still think he's a bust. I think Kwame just take it a little too far sometimes.
And that's the
all
problem.
I'm saying.
And that's the problem, man.
You talk about my manhood stuff.
you
we
can
going
keep
on
it
a
within
whole nother
sports,
different.
right?
Yeah.
Keep it with sports.
We
People
hitting
got
another
opinions.
lane here, bro.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. All right. So let's move on to the next topic. The next topic that we're going to have, should we go right into the slap of the week, or y'all want to talk about a little bit something else? Because I really want to talk about LeBron James. We've been talking about him a lot, but I actually just watched his actual movie, all right?
Yeah.
The movie was fantastic, all right? And here's what I will say about LeBron James.
What was it?
Everybody thinks I'm a LeBron James hater, and I'm
You
not.
are.
I'm not.
Yes, you are.
What are you
George.
then, Mike?
George.
Yes, you are.
What I like to call myself is I am a LeBron James realist. What you guys do not understand is that I respect LeBron fully. All that I do not think is that I don't think he's the GOAT. And I get mad when you guys call him the GOAT, when you got somebody like Michael Jordan who's just standing over here, which
George
I don't
is-
underbelieve. I don't want to get into it because
George, it's your time.
George
trying to wrap me
up.
George,
George,
stay
trying to
over
wrap
there.
me
Be
up.
quiet. George, stay over there. Be quiet. You didn't want to say nothing. You didn't want to say nothing. So let me talk. All I'm saying is this, okay? When it comes to LeBron James, I think his story. And here's the thing. I don't know if LeBron would ever be my friend, but I would love to hang out with LeBron outside of basketball. He's an amazing guy. He puts everybody on, all right? He puts movies out where his guys are in there. They making money off of it. He's always giving everybody else, giving all his people the limelight. You know, you got Rich Paul, Maverick Carter, all these dudes. Randy Mims.
B.
Everybody eats. I love that about LeBron. And his story is like, That's like a lottery ticket. How often does that happen where somebody from them circumstances becomes one of the best players all time in the NBA, and an all-time leader in score? It just doesn't happen like that. Just to see everything that he's done in his career and starting back from his childhood, this movie was fantastic. And that's just what I want to say. I think LeBron has the best story ever in basketball history when it comes to being with his boys, moving up, winning 3 championships in high school, becoming a basketball phenom, and then, like I said, bro, super overachieving in everything that they said. Everything they said that you was gonna do, you did it 3 times better. I don't think that's ever gonna happen again, and that's why I just want to give my respect to LeBron, just based off. And this, I'm being real about this, man. Hey, I almost shed a tear when I watched that movie, bro. I did. Bro. I did because bro. I'm telling you now, bro. I can respect the story, bro. Just coming from those type of humble beginnings, I can respect it, bro. And I'm telling you now, would I hang out with Michael Jordan or Kobe? No, I wouldn't. But I know how to separate on the court and off the court. A lot of people don't know.
You saying LeBron was
Kobe looks like he was born. I'm just gonna be honest.
Kobe
all he want to talk about is basketball.
He said he wasn't a good friend. He was never a good friend. He said
Michael Jordan, all he gonna want to talk about himself, and he ain't gonna want to be.
He don't want to bet.
He don't want to be around.
He want to gamble.
LeBron seemed like he a cool dude, bro. He seemed like he down to earth. He seemed like he wants friends around him. He's an infectious dude. He seemed like he's funny, but that's just I don't think he's the GOAT. I think Michael Jordan is.
And what?
That movie don't change.
And when people understand about me, they'll realize it. I'm always gonna give LeBron his props. I think he's an amazing man. Bro, off the court, none of them dudes touch LeBron. None of them, and even on the court, I just think he's number 2. And me putting him over Kobe is saying a lot because everybody knows how much I love Kobe.
We know that.
Everybody knows. A lot of people from high school, they know how much I love that dude Kobe. So that's big for me to even put him over Kobe. I put him at number 2. So I don't know what y'all thought, but y'all got to check that movie out.
I'm gonna check it out.
Check that movie out.
I'm gonna watch it today. I'm gonna watch it.
All right, so we got a double slap today because Meech want to give his slap too, but I'm gonna give mine first because mine's a little bit more serious. This is not. It's not a funny slap this time, all right? I think I needed to put this out here because this slap is a little different. And you know what? I'm just going to get it out the way because I don't really like to slap the women. And I don't even want to really be that funny on this one. But it's a story going around about an ex-football player. He's in jail right now named Travis Rudolph. He played for the Florida State University Seminoles. I think he was a wide receiver for the Florida State University Seminoles. And then he actually played in the NFL for a couple years, okay? Well, Kyle Rudolph, he met a girl. And she was actually married, but he called her his girlfriend. All right, and that girl, I think her name is. Let me look up her name real quick. I don't want to get this girl's name wrong because I got it written in my notes here. Her name is. What is it? Dominique Jones. All right, he meets Dominique Jones. Okay, so they begin dating, and put this in mind that Dominique is still married. All right, they begin dating. She's still married. They take a break. All right, so when you take a break, all right. Some people, when they take a break, they don't talk to nobody. Other people, they go buck wild when they take a break. All right.
What's a break?
Travis was one that he went buck wild, I guess. He was with other women and things like that.
Buck wild.
She seen one of them and got jealous. One day, I think she meets up with him at his house and starts hitting on him. All right. I don't know what happened. It was an altercation. They get into it. Something happens. Well, this is what happens. Dominique hits up her brother and his 4 homeboys, and what she sends in the text, and I'm gonna put this on here. She says, "Hey, shoot his shit up." All right. She did not say shoot him up, but we know what she meant when she said that. Anytime somebody says that, you know what they mean, right? You know what they mean. So the boys come over to his house and they confront him. All this happens. Everything, they get in a confrontation or whatever else. But one of the guys end up dead to the hands of Travis Rudolph. All right. He shot and killed him, and he died. Now Travis Rudolph is in jail on trial for murder. My problem is the woman. All right. Here's my thing. Sometimes I don't think women know how much power they have. Women have that tongue. God bless them with that tongue. All right. And they have a way with words. All right. A guy can say something to you and you be like, ugh. A woman can say it, and it hits, it breaks you to your core. Right?
Yeah.
It breaks you to your core. What's up?
Use the word allegedly.
Allegedly. Yes. Allegedly. Yeah, it allegedly happened. But a lot of times these women, man, I'm telling you, man, they can get to you. And my problem is, man, women got to understand, man, if you ever in that situation, I know sometimes people don't like doing this, and you in the heat of the moment, call the cops. All right. Because now somebody has lost their life based off of something that you've done. And sometimes I want people to understand, man, hey, you got a lot of power in your words. When you told that them dudes to come shoot it up, and if it's a brother or anybody like that, and they already, most time when guys get that message, they already thinking, oh, he put his hands on her.
Correct. Yeah.
I'm about to turn it, you know what I'm saying? I'm about to kill this. And you don't know what actually really happened. She actually probably put her hands on him. My problem is after you get to that point, don't call anybody. It can only get worse from there. All right?
Yeah.
It can only get worse from there. What you need to do is go cool down, call the cops, and let them handle it. But sometimes I just don't understand it. With a lot of times with the women is we always look at the man like the man is in the wrong. But with somebody like this, you're married. Why are you talking to anybody anyway? And I don't understand married people with boyfriends and girlfriends. If you married, stay married, all right? And when you divorce, then you can go and do what you want to do. But as long as you married by the laws of the land, you shouldn't even be doing nothing anyway. I don't know how y'all feel about this situation, but I just feel like in this situation, Dominique Jones is getting off easy because nobody would be dead if she didn't send that text message out. But they always look at what Travis did in killing somebody. But why did he do that? Allegedly, like she said, I told them to go shoot his stuff up. I didn't say go shoot him up, but we all knew what you was doing. And that's my problem. I had to get this message out here because my homeboy sent me this story. And it's a crazy story because somebody has lost their life. A talented man has probably lost his life, and a dude that's playing football that should probably be out there playing football in the NFL is now sitting in a jail cell awaiting trial for murder because Dominique Jones opened up her mouth and said something that she probably shouldn't have said. And if she would have called the cops, none of this would have happened. And that's my problem. And I just had to get that out because I want to give messages. Yeah, I like being comedic and all that, but sometimes I like to relay a message. If you one of these young women in a situation with a boyfriend or a husband, and it's very toxic, it's very abusive, the next time, bro, don't hit your brother up. Don't hit your daddy up. Call the law because they the only ones that can get you out of anything. All right. I mean, handle it the right way. You want to do things the right way. Anytime you do anything like this, man, it can only end up worse. And we seen somebody lose their life. And I hate that. I really hate that. Yeah. And I hope that you guys just listen to me on that you change your thinking on some of these things because some of this don't have to happen. And if you married, just until the divorce is finalized, man, stay to yourself. Yep. All right, stay to yourself because you look stupid that you're married and you got a boyfriend and your boyfriend cheating on you and you're mad about that. You ain't even worried about your husband because you got too much going on. So what y'all think about that situation?
Go ahead,
man?
George.
You know what, Mike? You said it perfectly, man. You got to be careful because what's happening is any man is going to come to defend their loved one, their sister, their daughter,
right?
And you got to be careful because now the following week, the person that you got into it with, the female who called you, they'll be kicking it again. You know what I mean? So you got to be careful. And if there's any woman in a domestic violence situation, get out ASAP.
Get out.
Get out ASAP.
Get out.
And any man who's putting their hands on a female is just off anyway, right?
Yeah.
But you got to be careful. But also with Travis Rudolph, he gets the right to defend his life if they're actually shooting at him or in his space, right? So it's a whole horrible situation. So I think there's times, man, you just got to really take a half a second, right? Just count to 10 and walk away. Right. And people are now so volatile with their emotions, man.
Exactly.
It's too much.
It can get explosive
because
real quick.
I'm gonna tell you something. My mom said something a long time ago. You can't unring a bell. Exactly. If you put it out there, it's out there.
Yep.
Exactly.
It's out there. And so again, it's a tragic situation all around at the end of the day.
And if the relationship is that toxic, man,
get out.
Get out of it.
Get out.
I think a lot of times in today's times, especially with people around our age and Meech's age and people younger, they're so used to being in toxic relationships. Like it's the norm now. It's the norm for dudes to hit women now. It's the norm for women to put their hands on men. It's the norm to be pulling the braids out and doing these things. It's the norm to come pull up and shoot somebody. It's so normal now. Normal. They think they think that that's how it's supposed to be, and that's not an image of a healthy relationship at all.
No. Well,
all right.
I'll say this: it's wrong because you're married.
Exactly.
If you're married, you don't have a boyfriend or a girlfriend.
Exactly.
If you're married. Right?
Exactly.
So there's wrong already being done.
Right.
There's no positive that's going to happen out of this. So
exactly.
Now, she's wrong because I look at it like a RICO charge.
Mm-hmm.
You sent that text.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
In the RICO charge, they
Yep.
get everybody.
Everybody.
You sent
Yep.
that
She
text.
should be charged.
You
Yep.
enticed it.
Yep.
I'm bringing you in as
Yep.
well.
She should be charged.
Right?
Yep.
You're going to sit here until you are
Yep.
proven innocent.
Yep.
And she should get it worse than anybody
Yeah.
else
Yeah.
because it would not have happened
She
if it
started.
wasn't for you.
She started.
And there is a law. I don't know if it's in every state, the stand your ground law. Right.
Right.
Now, I don't know. You said that.
I think it was in Florida.
They confronted Travis, right, at his home.
Yep.
If you love the people that you send over there, don't send nobody to somebody's house.
Stop
do that.
sending them to my
Don't do
house,
that.
man.
Do
Because he
that,
gets every right to
right?
defend his house.
Exactly.
You send
His
4
space.
dudes for
Yeah.
one dude.
Yeah.
What do you act? And if you know
What are you
Travis,
expecting
you
to
know
see
he
happen?
had weapons in his house.
Yeah.
What do you expect to happen?
Exactly.
And we went over there and did what you asked us to do.
I'm not playing with nobody.
Like, I'm
man.
not playing that. You at
Run
my
up over
house.
you
Like,
want to.
I'm shooting
Like,
first and asking
run up
questions.
over
Like,
you
like
want
I don't condone violence. I'm
Run up
gonna
over
say
you
that,
want to.
and then when I say my
That's
slap,
it.
I'm gonna say it again. I don't condone violence. But
Right.
don't send nobody over there
Don't send
with
nobody
even
for
the
me.
intent.
Don't
Right.
send
of doing
nobody
that.
for me.
right.
This is your fault. You're married.
right.
Stay married or be divorced.
Exactly.
But you can't do both. You can't
Can't
play
do
both
both.
sides.
Exactly.
You play both sides, you get people hurt. And the people that you hurt, you're not even involved in. You wasn't there.
All right.
Yeah.
You sent somebody
Yep.
blindly over there
Yep.
based off of he said, she said.
So, like we both, like all of us have said, man, you know, I know we like to bring a lot of comedic relief, but with this one, man, we just had to get that message out there. And somebody needed to hear that. Somebody needs to hear that. And hopefully, after them listening to this, they change their mind on how they think about certain things.
Hope they do.
Hopefully, we save
Hope
some
they do.
lives with
Please.
this, man.
Hope they
Because
do. Seriously.
domestic violence and arguments happen every single
day.
day. And it's very common for this stuff to happen.
And
all right?
censor what
So-
you watch. Like,
Exactly.
Yeah.
We say that this
Yeah.
is normal. No, you hear this in
Yep.
music. You see this in videos. You
Exactly.
see this in censor what you watch.
right.
Parental control yourself as parents. As
Yeah,
adults.
exactly.
Yeah.
Like control what you
Yeah.
are putting your eyes in front of.
Yeah.
Exactly. So, Meech, I know you had one that you wanted to get something off your chest, man.
Oh, yeah.
What you want to talk about today?
All right,
man?
I'm gonna say this again. I do not condone violence.
Right.
And let me paint this picture. Now we all gentlemen, right?
Right.
Yes, sir.
Our fathers told us to open the door for people, right?
Right.
Be kind, greet people, be nice, right?
Right.
So let me ask you this, because I'm gonna get loud like Mike.
Let's get some slaps.
Give me some slaps.
Let's go, baby.
Give me some
him,
slaps.
Let's go.
Get him, Meech. Now,
Okay.
Hey, if y'all got Meech, man, something wrong. You
Come
hear me?
on, Meech.
now I'm calm.
Right.
I'm nice.
Right.
Right.
Come on.
I got
Come
a good
on.
spirit. I got an old soul.
Hey.
If I open that door for you
Yeah.
and you don't smile and say thank you, I might slam it on you.
Oh,
Hey.
I heard that.
Hey.
You might get your toe caught in the door.
Hey,
Say thank you when I
Yeah,
open the door.
I'm telling
Yeah.
you, I'm gonna let that door smack
Hey.
on you.
Because it's gonna hit you in the
Meech,
back
you
of the
gonna
head.
get my
Meech,
respect.
I'm co-signing with you, dog.
I'm
I'm
co-signing.
co-signing with you. I'm
I don't
co-signing.
care.
I'm co-signing.
I don't
Yeah.
condone violence.
Yes.
But you being violent, not saying thank
Yeah.
And you
Yeah.
know what?
Yeah.
That kind of falls into mines too. I hate when I go somewhere, right? I go to a restaurant or something, and they look at me like I'm supposed to talk to them. Like, are you crazy?
What?
I'm walking in your restaurant, and he looking at me like this.
Yeah.
Speak!
Yeah. Yeah.
Hello, how you doing,
Yeah.
sir? Welcome
Yeah.
to my job.
Yeah.
Do you want me to say it for you? Like, what kind of stuff is this? Like, you walk up to me, I walk up to you, and they look at you like this. And we looking at each other.
Yeah.
And then one of them I said, "Are you gonna say something?" Oh, like, bruh.
What?
It's these new age kids.
Who's
It's
training you?
Yeah.
Who
Who's
are they
training
hiring
you?
at
Yeah.
Smoothie King
Yeah.
these days?
Man.
These kids don't know how to talk.
Yeah.
I'll go to Smoothie King for a
Man.
smoothie, and you're
Yeah.
just.
Yeah.
Can you say something?
And you mad?
Can you give me my price at least?
I don't like the people that
Anything.
be. What are you mad at work for?
Yeah.
Right. What are
What
you
you mad at me?
If you don't like
We
your
just dealt
job,
with that
quit.
earlier.
I didn't make
Yeah.
your schedule.
Yeah.
I
If
didn't
you
make
don't
you work
like your
today.
job,
Meech, what
quit.
just happened at Popeyes earlier?
Mike asked the man, "Is this a strawberry lemonade?" And the man said, "What? I wanted no ice." What?
What?
I get you another one.
Yeah.
Right,
I'm
like-
asking you a question.
I'm asking you a simple question, and that's my problem. People
Yeah.
are just rude. It's just about being rude.
Yeah.
Be polite, man. If somebody opens the door, say thank you.
Say thank you.
All right. If I
Oh.
run up, if I'm at your job,
Yeah.
and I'm a customer. I'm actually wanting to pay into your business, into your job, and you don't even speak. What is the problem? That's the first part of your job is to be polite.
Customer
How you doing,
service.
sir?
Yeah.
Welcome to my job.
Yeah.
Welcome
Yeah.
to McDonald's.
Yeah.
Welcome to Burger King.
Yeah.
You can't do
Yeah.
that. Give me my price. I don't
Yeah.
even know what I'm paying.
But you
Right.
know what? Real quick on yours, Mike. If I walk into an establishment and I stop throughout my day to spend my hard-earned money there, and
Man,
I get
I'm
bad
telling you.
service, I'm out the door.
I'm out.
Boy, I'm
Me,
telling you.
for yours, if I open that door and you don't say nothing, I hit you with a "you welcome."
Yeah.
You hear me? You welcome.
You welcome.
Man, look, I'm out the door, man. The bell hopping, nothing like that, man. Hey, say appreciate it, thank you.
That's it.
That's it.
Why is it so hard to say thank you?
Because you know what?
It's-
People
it's
ain't courteous no
hard.
more.
It's-
People are
people
not
not.
courteous.
It's
They're not. They're not.
It's even
They're
when,
not.
dude, when I go to my job, why don't people say good morning?
Oh, Lord.
Man.
What's so hard about that?
I'm telling you.
Good morning.
Yeah.
But you know what I
Yeah.
think that is,
Good
George
morning.
and
Yeah.
Meech? I think it is part of the social media trend, especially with these new age kids. These kids will go to the mall and see each other. I know. I hate to put Marissa on the spot. I hate to put Marissa on the spot. But Marissa was one of them. I said, okay, Marissa, we were at Walmart, okay? And she seen somebody that she knew. And she was like, oh, yeah. She walked past him. I said, you knew her? She was like, yeah, that's actually one of my good friends. I know her. I said, you didn't speak? Like, they don't know how to. But if they
Man.
see each other on the internet or on
Man.
Instagram,
I don't
oh, girl,
know.
you look good. You're
Laughing
liking that.
emojis.
But when
Fire
they see,
emojis.
when they see each other in person, it's like a.
It's like a code language.
It's like a code.
Hi.
Like, I'm not gonna say anything.
We're
You're
good
not gonna-
friends,
It's
but-
like a social anxiety thing. I don't get it with the new age people these days. A lot of people don't know how to speak in public. They don't know how to talk, and some people have a problem with it. I know
Yeah.
some people have a lot of social anxiety where they cannot
Yeah.
talk. But
Yeah.
eventually, you got to break out of that. You got to be able to speak the common things
Yes.
that humans do
Mike,
to interact.
human
Like,
social
how you
interaction.
doing, sir?
Yeah.
What-
It's
you know,
two
a
words.
handshake.
Yeah.
How you doing? What up, cuz?
It's 2 words.
Hi.
Good
Bye.
morning. Thank
Learn
you.
those two.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You're welcome. Learn those. Okay. It's not hard.
Gracias. They not
Gracias. Gracias. All right.
Yeah.
Muchos
Konnichiwa.
muchos
Not
gracias.
Konnichiwa.
2 words.
Just learn them, okay?
Yeah.
It's not
Say
hard,
it.
man.
Yeah.
It's not hard. So, I mean, hey, Meech, I'm gonna get you. Want to hit the button today, man?
Let me hit the button.
Hit the blue. Right. Yeah, we go. Give him another one, man. They ain't feel it. You gotta put some baby oil on it. There you go, baby. All right.
him,
Hey, I'm
Meech.
telling you, man.
Get
I'm telling
him.
you. This is. Hey, I got to do some Red Fox, man.
You big cold-blooded dummy.
Come on, bro. Open your mouth, man. Come
Open
on,
your
you
mouth.
big dummy.
Yeah.
Come on.
Man.
Open your mouth. All right, man. I think that's gonna be the end of our episode, y'all, man. This was an excellent episode,
Yeah,
man.
man.
Enjoyed
I mean, I thank Sean for coming on here. I know Sean is the biggest Kwame fan, man. And you know what? I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try to
Hey, you
set
know
that up
what?
with Sean,
I'm
man.
gonna give my
man.
brother-in-law Kwame Brown jersey,
Hey, we gonna give him
man.
the Kwame Brown
Oh,
jersey.
oh,
dog.
And you know what?
Hey, you know what? He's the first call-in guest.
I'm telling you, man.
So
I'm
give him
telling
the
you.
jersey.
Yeah,
Give
we're
him
gonna
the
give him the
Yeah,
jersey.
get the jersey.
And hopefully we can get Kwame to sign it for him and do
Yeah,
all
yeah,
access.
yeah.
You know what,
and everything.
Kwame? Come on, man.
I'm pretty sure there's not a
Yeah.
lot of people out there that's wanting to sign a Kwame Brown jersey. So I'm pretty sure we could get
You
it
gotta
pretty
get
easy.
it the game when
'Cause
Kobe scored his
Sean
81.
Sean loves Kwame Brown.
Yeah.
When they
I-
combined for
hey,
82,
We gotta
I want
get that
one.
jersey, Meech.
I want
Yeah.
that jersey.
The Lakers
yeah.
54. We gotta get that.
Yeah. Give me that one.
You want the Wizards? Which one you want? It's Bobcats? I mean, you can get anything
Yeah,
you
the
want,
Bob-
Sean.
well, they
You
the
get anything you want from Kwame.
They're-
All right,
they're the
I'm
Bobcats
pretty
then.
sure Kwame would be happy to give you that jersey.
Oh,
Because
my
a
God.
lot of people don't ask for it.
Please,
All
let me
right?
sign it, please.
I'm pretty sure he'll give you a painting and everything. You can have everything.
Frame it up.
My first,
Kwame
the
asked
ball
y'all.
from my first points I made and everything.
Kwame
you can
asked-
have it
wait,
all.
wait,
Sean.
wait,
Kwame
wait,
asked
wait a
people,
minute.
can I sign that for you?
Wait a
Right.
minute. Hit the ball from the ball from his first practice.
Right,
Remember?
from the first
Yeah,
practice,
the first practice.
where he
The-
killed old boy.
Kill, dude.
He gave him 25 in practice. Sean gonna get that.
We ain't talking about a game.
We gonna get that for Sean, man.
We ain't talking about a game. We talking about practice.
Practice.
Yes.
We were talking about practice.
I'm pretty sure. I mean, I'm telling you, man. I'm pretty sure we could get it easily. So we gonna reach up with Kwame Brown so he can hook Sean up, man. Because Sean is his #1 fan, and I appreciate it. I respect it. I respect it. Couldn't be me, but I respect it. I only like winners over here. Only winners, brother. All right, man. I appreciate y'all for coming on today, man. Y'all got
Yes,
any remarks
sir.
before we get up out here?
No, sir, I'm good.
No, we good, man.
I'm good.
Always, man. Keep on showing love, man.
Hey.
Always happy to be here, man. And I'm gonna say this: y'all got Meech mad. Y'all doing something
Man.
wrong. So if
Yeah,
y'all see
Meech
this
got
man
mad
out in
today,
public,
man.
y'all see this man out in public, and he open the door.
What they-
Say thank you.
What they need to say in the morning, George?
Say thank you and good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Don't walk by me and don't say
Hey, man.
it.
Good morning.
Goodbye.
You know.
Goodbye.
Hello. Thank you.
Konnichiwa.
All right. Konnichiwa. All right.
At this point, Hakuna Matata.
Right. Hakuna Matata,
All
man.
of
Anything, man.
Hey,
Just open your mouth, man.
like the page.
Please,
Yeah, like,
yes,
like,
share.
like.
I appreciate it, man. I've been getting a lot of hate, and I'm happy about that.
Oh, yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
People give me
Hey,
hate messages.
man,
I'm
you
happy.
on, bro.
I'm
Thank you.
excited about
Hey,
it,
you
bro.
up.
My
You
mind
up.
made it.
You
know,
up.
like you said.
Hey,
You
thank,
up.
Thank you guys for the hate messages. I appreciate it, man. That means I'm becoming something in this world. And I appreciate every last one of you for it, that you took your time out to watch this video and hate me so much. I appreciate it.
Thank
I
you.
love you still. I love you still, even if you hate me.
I'm looking for your comments.
Like I said, man, we on Facebook, we on Instagram, we on YouTube. Now we doing the live thing. I appreciate y'all for tuning in live with us, man. This is my first time doing it. We gonna get better at it. I think I seen my dad say something on there talking about everybody ain't on there, but I can see that. But yeah, man, we gonna get better at this live thing too, man. But I appreciate all y'all for tuning in, man. And like I always say, man, be on the lookout for the next episode. Love y'all. See y'all next week.